Hundreds of people buy life insurance daily, and chances are over half of them are overpaying. The new way of buying life insurance is actually becoming pretty popular. One of my clients reached out to me asking for some advice, and I helped save him right at $1,200 a year. That's almost $100 a month. So make sure that you watch this video to the end, because I'm going to share with you guys the one tip that I gave him that changed everything and kept him from overpaying. Meet James, a 71-year-old Texan who served in the military as a chef. Now, James bought a life insurance policy quite some time back so that his daughters wouldn't have to pay for his final expenses. But now, James wants to buy another life insurance policy so that he can leave a little something behind for his daughters, Amy and Melissa. But there's two major issues here. James is significantly older than he was when he purchased his first insurance policy. Two, James no longer works. He's on a fixed income. So there's a set amount of money coming in, and there's only a little bit left over at the end of every month. So unless you got hundreds of dollars just sitting around and where you can just literally just throw some money away, every dollar counts. So James goes online and he reaches out to an agent and purchases a $26,000 life insurance policy over the phone. This would pay out $13,000 each to Amy and Melissa. Problem solved. Not so much. 6 months after James purchases that policy, an unexpected expense comes up. Now, money was tight before, but things just got a little bit tighter. So even if Mr. James was able to save $20 a month, it meant that much more to him. So Mr. James asked me to give him a call to see if there was anything that I can do to help him keep the life insurance policy that he bought 6 months ago. And within the first 3 minutes of our conversation, I'll pull up a full list of like the top 25 insurance carriers that's willing to provide Mr. James a life insurance policy in his state. And come to find out, the company that the agent offered him over the phone ranked number 23 out of 25. So to put this in perspective, number 25 is the most expensive insurance policy for $26,000. Number 1 is the cheapest insurance policy for that same $26,000. And immediately, like straight away, I saw that he was overpaying big time. So here's the one tip that I gave Mr. James that changed everything and kept him from overpaying. I said, Mr. James, join me on Zoom. I wanted to give Mr. James upfront honesty, clarity, and transparency. I'm going to show him everything that I have. I don't have anything to hide. In the moment that I shared my screen with him, and he could see for himself that the insurance policy that he purchased over the phone from that agent was way at the bottom. And there's $100 difference between 23 and number 1. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think the agent meant anything bad by offering that policy to him. That agent was only able to offer him what he could. And it just turns out that was, in this scenario, that was the worst case possible. The agent didn't do anything wrong, because you can't give what you don't have. And so me, on the other hand, a broker like myself, I have access to 40 plus different carriers, and I don't work for any of them. I actually work for my client, because it doesn't do me any good to try to offer a policy to you that's going to cost you way more than it should, because you're going to get rid of it, you're going to cancel it or whatever. So here's what I recommend. The new way of buying life insurance is actually working with a broker. Have them share their screen with you, or if you're in person, have them just show you in person exactly what they're looking at. If they don't want to do that, man, you might want to go a different direction and just reach out to me. So my information will be down below. I'll see you on the next video.